right, well, the Pro Football Hall of Fame announced last week that both Bill Belichick and Robert Kraft are finalists for this year's Hall of Fame class. And I believe both Bill Belichick and Robert Kraft deserve to be there. I also believe that Adam Vinatieri deserves to be there. Question is, will all three get in? We know Belichick's going to get in. I'm hoping Mr. Kraft gets in. Will they get in at the same time, Ernie?
That's a good question, and I certainly don't know the answer to it. I mean, you probably know more people who actually vote in this than I do. So it'll be interesting to watch.
Could it be a Patriots sweep?
No, I don't think it will be. I think there's just too political. I think it's one of those situations where they'll just do one at a time, and they don't want too much Patriots love there. Bill's obviously going to be in, and Robert Kraft. It's really shameful that Jerry Jones is in the Hall of Fame and Robert Kraft is not. Think about that right now. Not that Jerry Jones hasn't accomplished a lot, but it's not even half of what Robert Kraft is. So whatever, I'll play along as well, hold my nose as you figure it out. But Bill will probably go in first because I think they value the owner, the coach, more than the owner. And then it should be Robert Kraft as well. And then absolutely Adam Vinatieri, without a doubt.
Wouldn't it be more interesting if all three got in at the same time, and at least two of them?
Well, it would certainly beg probably for a more interesting induction ceremony.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It'll feel like the Patriots Hall of Fame. I don't think the league wants that.
Right, but the teams you would classify as dynasties, the 60s Packers, the Steelers of the 70s, they have 9-10 people in there. I mean, there's a reason those teams won all those championships. They had a lot of great players. Rodney Harrison, another one. I mean, you tell me who's a better safety,
than
Rodney Harrison.
Yeah, but they took Ed Reed first. They took John Lynch first. They took Steve Atwater. I played against all those guys.
All those guys are in.
And I know. And if you were to ask me, okay, it's similar to Mr. Kraft. It's shameful that Rodney's not in there. Easily one of the best to ever do it. But I think, it's weird the way that this committee looks at certain players. I think Rodney has been stigmatized for the wrong reasons as far as being a dirty player. He isn't. Tough, absolutely. Dirty, I played against him 7 years, 2 years twice a year for 7 years, and then he was my teammate. He isn't dirty.
We're talking about the greatest kicker of all time, too, Adam Vinatieri. In my mind, he's the greatest kicker of all time. How is he not in the Hall of Fame?
There's probably a reluctance on the part of some voters, to put kickers in there. Even
there's kickers in there, though, right?
Right, but I mean, it takes.
Morton Anderson's in there, I believe.
Yeah. Right. Let's real quickly, quick game. I'll say the name. You say whether or not this person should be in the Hall of Fame. Adam Vinatieri.
Yes.
Yeah. My point is, if you have to think about it, they're not in it. Right. So he's a Hall of Famer. Right. Same with Robert Kraft and same with Bill Belichick. When they do it, who the heck knows? It's out of our control.
I hope they all go in together.
That would be fun.
Wouldn't that be something?
Boy, would the national media have a field day with that?
You ain't lying.
Woo! Let's do it.